Gentlemen, welcome to post-week 2 update, moving into week 3 of the Truman Invitational, America's favorite college fantasy football league. Coming to you straight from the Charleston Business Journal, one of our new sponsors, along with, as always, we have to introduce them. One of our new ones today, Rebel Taqueria, right across the street from the Business Journal. They're known for some great things, including tacos, tequila, cold beer. Can't go wrong with any of those. So those of you who are close enough, come down to North Charleston by off Reynolds Avenue and go to Rebel Taqueria. Thanks to those folks. And also, Expo Whiteboard Care. If you need your boards cleaned, fellas, think of Expo. That's our other sponsor for this week. And now, of course, as always, we go to our title sponsor, financial backer, Rodney's Rockets. Pew, pew, pew. So thank you to Rodney's Rockets and Chef Al. If you need to blow something up, call Rodney. All right, boys. Anyway, now on to this week's update. A lot of movement this week. See our standings board. A lot of information on here I want to share with you. Booch's, Harpo's divisions. We got teams 6-0. Our defending champ coming back strong, build a powerhouse. Then we have, unfortunately, our 0-6 teams. One of those 0-6 teams I owe an apology to, because I think we may have jinxed Notre Dame last week by playing the fight song in our intro. Mike Mitchell and his Fighting Irish, not only did his Fighting Irish go down in a tough loss at home, but he fell to 0-6. And it's tough sledding up in Maine for my cousin. I wonder if the snow has already started, his brain is frozen. You know, Mike, I'll check on you, bud, but you need to tighten up. That's a poor performance. You're letting the family down. I know John with the Fighting Harbaughs. John, I'm sure you would agree. Maybe you can give your father-in-law a little pep talk. So anyway, that's our 0-6 teams. But the standings, we have a lot of parity. 9 teams are 3-3. 9 teams. So that's obviously for you PE teachers out there, Jamie, Till, that's over half the league. So a lot of parity in the league. There's a second number you'll see up here, boys, and that's basically your league, your record if you play the entire league each week. So there's 15 other teams besides yourself. So like Hambone, 27-3 against the rest of the league. I think one week he was a 13-2, and this week he was 14-1. So that's 27-3 for you, Justin, another PE teacher. So that'll help out with the math. These numbers are really kind of can give you an idea really where you are. With 9 teams being 3-3, what is separating them right now? Well, you have some teams, I mean, they're 3-3 and they're 15-15 against the rest of the league. Like Gene, you suck, and Andrew. Andrew and the Fighting Bud Lattes, 15-15. Both teams right in the middle. Swag Juice, kind of around the same thing, 14-16 against the rest of the league. Then we have some maybe fraudulent teams that are 3-3. Beer Belly Blues. He had a tough week this year, but I think it's more blues than it is beer. They're 7-23 against the rest of the league. Now, that includes an 0-15 this week, as unfortunately for Todd, he ended up being the lowest scoring team this week. So that is skewed somewhat, but still, Todd, that's not where you want to be. He was one of our top teams last year, having trouble recreating that magic coming into year 2. Chef Al, 3-3, little above board, 17-13. So maybe he's had a tough schedule. Maybe he's had a couple of those games against Hambone. Maybe played against playoff committee, two of our highest scoring teams. So you just kind of got to look. Sometimes there's knowledge inside the numbers, and then there's things that just always stay true. Like I suck, Shannon Pollard. Now, Shannon, 3-0 this week. So wow. That is almost time for parade in Shannon Pollard's world. So UG, South Carolina, you may be having a parade and not even know it. Get hold of your boy, Shannon Pollard. OSP will let you know. So anyway, good job, Shannon, going 3-0. Here's messages on Watson's tab, massages on Watson's tab. Sorry. He may need to get a massage, 2-4, but 15-15 against the league. So Josh, not really anything to be too concerned about. I do think he did start 2 defenses this week, so that may have helped him. But massage on Watson's tab. I mean, things can turn around quick. I was 0-3 last week, went to 3-3 this week. Side note, I did win the $10 prize for the week. Scored 307. Kind of a lucky week. Everything kind of went right. So a good week for me. Kind of came out on the good side of luck this week. And also good weeks by playoff committee and Hambone and obviously Rusty, all scoring. I think Rusty was at 190, but over 250 for Hambone. I think playoff committee was at 228. So some big scores being put up so far by a lot of our teams. Mark Burke 3-3 as well, kind of a little bit above 500, so not bowl eligible, doing a good job, hanging in there in his first year. Jamie Till, here's where you kind of can look inside the numbers. I'm a crybaby. He's going to be crying if his team keeps scoring like this. He's 12-18 against the rest of the league, or against the entire league over the first 2 weeks. And 1, 2, he's about the fifth lowest scoring team. You'll see these numbers underneath here, gentlemen. Those are the total points scored, which also can kind of tell you how you're doing. No surprise, Mike Mitchell. Sorry, Mike, you're kind of a subject this week. Still under 800 points total scored. Goes all the way up to, I'm at 1437 as highest, but kind of skewed with a really off the chart week. Your most consistent been Hambone, Rusty, and playoff committee. But when you look at that, that puts Jamie, to get back to him, fifth lowest scoring team, 12-18 against the rest of the league. That is a weak 3-3. So, but you know, obviously a lot of time to make either roster moves or your guys to start performing better. So, anyway, lots going on. Justin also looking for his first win. Couple roster decisions that didn't make sense, but so I'm sure we'll get him. He'll coach himself up and make those adjustments and get back in. Just remember, guys, we're going 8 playoff teams this year, so even at 0-6, Mike and Justin are only 3 games out of a playoff spot as it stands. Now, there's a lot of teams to jump over, but there's a lot of weeks left. I mean, we're played 10 weeks, so we're only a quarter of the way through the season. Fifth of the way through the season. I don't want our P boys to correct me on that. So anyway, we're moving right along, but overall, excited to go to week 3. College football, again, never fails to deliver. Big upsets this past week, and A&M losing to Georgia Southern. You had some crazy games. The Texas-Alabama game was a shockingly close game. I did not think Alabama would struggle with Texas, but I mean, by all accounts, I mean, Texas really should have won that game. So that's big news. Georgia keeps steamrolling. In fact, Shannon's not here today. Kind of going to talk about the fact South Carolina's playing Georgia. I think they're just hoping they don't get Spencer Rattler killed back there against the Bulldogs. But one thing I will say about the Gamecocks, you never know. They surprise Georgia quite often. And, they've sneaked in and have upset Georgia on many occasions. So the number 1 team in the country is probably on upset alert going against the Gamecocks and Spencer Rattler at quarterback. The Big Ten, they're kind of going along unscathed right now. Michigan and Ohio State have been taking care of business. I tell you, I think if you do need to take a nap, if it is almost nap time, turn on Iowa. They could score with a $100 bill in a whorehouse right now. So, watch Iowa Hawkeyes if you need a nap or if you're suffering from insomnia. That's a good team to watch. But coming back to our league, everything's still up for grabs. Everybody's still in it. We'll see how week 3 goes, and probably I think this week is still kind of another week of the haves playing the have-nots. But coming soon, we're going to get deep into conference play, and I think we'll see some shakeups in the standings. So, in one note, everybody's paid up. So thanks, guys, for getting your dues in to the website. And other than that, we hope everybody has a good weekend. And I'm going to get back to work. I got to pay the rest of my fantasy dues off, so I better try to make some money. And any questions, text me or email me, send a message through the commissioner or through the website if you need to. But we should be good to go. Good luck, boys. See ya.